All right, legends, welcome back. You crushed the like goal again. So here we are with part 14 of our story. I'm thrilled you're all hooked, and believe me, the best is still ahead. If you're hungry for part 15 today, let's smash 2,000 likes on this one. You know the deal. Your support keeps this going. Now let's jump right back in. We see our hero, Ingrid, waking up that same day, thinking, there's no way they suddenly gathered all these forces without warning. Feels like a trap, maybe one we've walked into before. Could the enemy have predicted our infiltration already? Then Finn asks, what are you staring at? Let's go. But Ingrid replies, something feels off about all this. What if we head toward the castle walls instead of that rat hole? Torres chimes in. Ingrid once used an incident to track a spell's location and destroy it. Wouldn't hurt to hear him out. Ingrid mutters to himself, yeah, I owe that to what I learned that day. Finn says, all right, fine, but the castle walls are only approachable at night. Until then, we've got a lot of time to kill. Ingrid turns and asks her, how about a sparring match then? Finn looks at him and grins. Wow, you really want to do that in broad daylight? You're bold, I'll give you that. Ingrid quickly adds, relax, it's just friendly sparring, not an all-out duel. Finn sighs, ugh, how boring. All right, we can do that, but fighting isn't exactly my specialty. Ingrid says, then how about hand-to-hand combat? She shrugs, fine, I'm in. They face each other. Ingrid says, if the enemy already knows we're sneaking in, there's a good chance we'll be forced into a fight. Might as well test our combat strength now. And besides, it's good training. He asks her, want to go first? Finn replies, I'll let you take the first shot. Ingrid throws a punch, but Finn dodges it effortlessly and knees him hard in the gut. Ingrid blocks it, then stumbles back. But Finn doesn't give him a break. She rushes in with another attack. Ingrid thinks she's using the same move she used to take out that secret commander, using her weight to her advantage. He flips her over and slams her to the ground. But she wraps her legs around him and locks him in a chokehold. Bad move, she taunts. She starts choking him. He gasps, he's nearly out. Torres quickly breaks it up. All right, that's enough. Ingrid pants, she's small, yeah, but her body's packed with muscle. No wonder she's better at close combat than swordplay. Finn smirks. That felt like a loss, huh, Mozilla? Ingrid thinks to himself, yeah, Mozilla, you're actually the perfect training partner. He asks her, want to go again? Finn chuckles. Ingrid says, come on, I said a normal match. Finn teases, wait, you read my mind? How do you know what I was thinking? Torres interrupts, you too seriously. Not in front of me, please. After finishing their training, Finn says, let's head for the castle walls soon. She adds, you sure you're going like that? Ingrid says, what's the issue? Finn tells him, you packed way too many weapons. With all that weight, you won't make it halfway. Torres asks, what do you think of my setup? Finn glances over at him and says, do whatever you want. Torres groans, wow, am I being ignored or insulted here? One of the soldiers laughs at him. Ingrid says confidently, I can climb that wall just fine, gear and all. Finn says, you're such a fool. The wall's just one part of it. We've got to scale a mountain before we even get close to Crossguard Castle. Torres sees it and exclaims, dang, that's high. Ingrid thinks to himself, even climbing this thing won't be easy. But since when has anything in front of me ever been easy? Every wall I've faced has been the hardest kind. Later, Ingrid narrates, after I returned from the sorcerer's cave, I set out to find a new weapon to replace my broken sword. Chris is stunned. What are these? Magic stones. With this, we could fully equip the commander from head to toe, just by selling the crowns we'll earn. Ingrid says, great. I'll use the money to get the best sword I can. Chris asks, boss, do you only care about swords? Ingrid thinks, for a man who lives by the sword, his weapon is his lifeline. Leaving mine behind was never an option. We see Ingrid now, climbing the rocky cliff they mentioned earlier. Finn says, this is why I told you to ditch your sword. Even if you drop everything else, this climb alone will drain your strength. Ingrid thinks, yeah, the weight's tough on my body. But when your muscles are pushed to the limit, they grow stronger. That's what Odin told me. I've already faced countless limits, and I'm not stopping now. Finally, Ingrid makes it up the cliff. Finn greets him. You really love making things harder for yourself, don't you? Torres mutters, don't tell me. He chose this spot just for the workout. No way. He can't be that insane. They see Zaya walking ahead. Ingrid asks, is that a pack of werewolves? Torres says, it's rare to see them moving in groups like that. Finn adds, that means it's time to get serious. We're in sight of the wall now. As they approach, Torres mutters, damn, there's no place to hide once we get close. Finn assures them, don't worry. When the moon is full, the guards lose focus. They get careless. After the guard walks away, Finn whispers, go, now. They all rush forward and make it to the castle wall. The guard looks around, but sees no one. The three of them are already pressed against the wall. Finn smirks, told you full moon nights make it way easier. Ingrid thought to himself, was someone watching us, or is it just my imagination? Finn said, as long as we're climbing the wall, we'll reach the slums on the other side. If we blend in with the people there, they won't be able to track us. But for now, drop your sword. Climbing this wall is twice as hard as the rocky cliff. Ingrid replied, don't worry. I actually need to wait for training. Torres mumbled to himself, yep, he's lost it. Totally insane. As they started climbing, Ingrid thought, now I get why they call this the safe route. If we make it up this wall, we'll be just one step away from sneaking in a crossguard. But wait, could this really be just an ordinary wall? Like when the Greyhounds trapped us, it's possible the wall is rigged too. How are they planning to stop us now? Just as all three stepped onto the top of the wall, a voice snapped. Do you even know what time it is? She cracked her fingers. It's break time. Suddenly, branches burst out from under their feet. Finn shouted, she's a witch. Everyone hit the ground. They dropped just in time to dodge the magical attack. Finn ordered, run, get down under the wall. She threw a knife at the witch. But the witch crushed it instantly. Ingrid thought, a witch? She just appeared out of nowhere. A perfect ambush. Then, against all odds, Ingrid charged at her, straight into danger. He raised his sword to strike, but Ruth shot up and blocked him instantly. Ingrid told himself, I've taken down a witch before, if I trust my sixth sense. He went in for a slash, but her vines locked his arms. I could still bring her down, he thought. His blade was inches from her throat, but he remembered Jackson's warning. Trust your instincts, but never rely on them blindly, especially against magic. Witches can twist your senses. And just like that, his sword missed. Her vines threw him back like a rag doll. They grabbed him midair, and Finn shouted, what the hell are you doing, idiot? But the vines didn't stop there. They struck both Finn and Torres, knocking them out cold. Ingrid gasped, these vines, they're brutal. I can't break free. The witch calmly said, I admire your courage. You didn't try to run. I am Lechia, witch of the rose thorns. Welcome. She moved her fingers, and the vines tightened around him. They crushed into his stomach, and everything went black. As his body faded, Ingrid thought, not all soldiers are equal, and the same goes for witches. My confidence blinded me. I believed I'd gotten stronger, but I rushed in without truly measuring my opponent. Suddenly, the boatman appeared behind him. He said, now you understand where you stand. You're a rare breed. Try to grow stronger through suffering. But in front of a towering wall, you're still just a tiny ant. Ingrid replied, thank you. Because of this, I found my mindset again. This wall was exactly what I needed. The mysterious figure grinned and said, then let's see if you'll still be talking like that after you face the third wall. And that's the end of part 14. But trust me, this is just the calm before the storm. If you're ready for the next insane chapter, smash that like button, drop your wildest predictions in the comments, and stay locked in. Because part 15 is going to be next level. Stay legendary, and I'll see you there.